Hey, check it out. Clickbait thumbnail with open mouth. Unboxing. Check, check. Welcome to the superpilotish channel. My name's Graham Wilson. And today I'm going to be talking about, first of all, I'm going to be unboxing the whiteboard in my basement. And I'm going to follow up with a little bit of travel tips. There's been a lot of people that have been kind of stuck at airports with bad weather that last little while. I might be a little bit late on this topic, but man, who cares? Better late than never. I think I might have even thought about it before and said something, but more than anything, let's get to unboxing. So it's kind of a Christmas present unboxing, and it's not really a box, it's just a bag, but close enough. So here we go. Oh, what could possibly be in here? I don't know. Oh, tissue paper. I love tissue paper. That's fantastic. I could use that for next year. And more tissue paper. Oh no, what's coming up next? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, hey, that looks like a cardboard. I already got lots of cardboard. Oh, whiteboard with the marker. Pretty slick. Now, this was given to me. Wait a minute. There's something else in that bag. Check it out. Double whiteboard. The best Christmas present ever. Ta-da. Yeah, so anyways, this was given to me by one of my loyal viewers here on the superpilotish channel. So thanks, loyal viewer. You know who you are. And yeah. So yeah, he actually dropped it off today, and so this one here said he saw it on sale at Value Village. That's like a secondhand shop, but it's still in the plastic. So, ooh, let's do some unboxing here. What do we have? So we'll start off I'll start off with the best because I'm all greedy. This one looks awesome. See, I think it's got some magnets in there too. What do we got here? Let's open it up. Do I have some? I usually have some scissors over here. Got to have scissors on your workbench. All right, let's try this. All right, we are looking good. We got the plastic. And it is a magnetic dry erase board, and I'm dropping stuff on the floor. I don't know. Instructions, don't need those. And all right, cool. Check it out. More garbage for the workbench. And it's a B2C, whatever that is. Made in China. Must be good. Must be good. Okay. Yeah. Well, there we go. It's something. Ooh. Ooh, marker. We got a marker. That's cool. I guess those are magnets. Yep. Ooh. Cool. All right, magnet. Let's test it out and see if it works. I don't know if I'll need those magnets. And what do we got here? We got markers. So we got a black marker here. Okay, what am I going to do? Travel tips? Okay, so we'll go. Ooh, wow, this is nice. We've got the travel. That's in black. Let's try the blue. Oh, man. You don't hear the squeak like you do on the cardboard. And there's a little bit of a reflection there. You can see kind of see my lights over there. But anyways, that's pretty cool. We got the travel tips. So I think I'll be able to make that work. Well, you can see the window on the other side in the reflection. So yeah, that's all right. Let's see if the eraser works. Travel tip. Yep, that works. We are in good shape. Here we go. Travel tips. Nice. Okay, let's unbox the other one. Or unplastic it, I guess. Dude. Hey. Welcome to the show, dude. And Dan Duval, score for you and the loyal viewer and we viewers. Well, I don't think I've seen you around here too much, Dan, so welcome to the channel. And all right. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so it's like if you wish, in the description below on all my videos, I actually have a post office box that I'm renting, and if you send me stuff, I'll throw it on the show. Okay, so this one here, I don't know, this one it's a little bit smaller. It's Office Works from Value Village. Ooh. And apparently it comes with an eraser too. It's like Christmas all over again here. Oh, look at that eraser. Ooh, pretty fancy. All right, we'll put that there. It's got a red marker. You know, this would be good if you're ever doing a flight instruction and stuff like that. Anytime you want to discuss safety on your whiteboard is always done in red, so it stands out. So it's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. And we'll see if my if the fancy eraser works. It's like some little thing. All right. Well, there we go. A little bit of shadowing on there, but yeah, you're gonna get that on the on the how should we put it? I don't know, less expensive ones. But yeah, where I used to work, we had there was big debate over what type of whiteboards we should get. Because I mean, if you get the less expensive whiteboards, I know from firsthand experience is that there can be some shadowing that happens on that, so you can't erase it all the way. And oh yeah, and GH Pilot Ones has a little bit of a bullet hole on the small one. Yeah, there's just I don't know if you can see it right there. There's the bullet hole. But that's okay. That'll be just fine. Yeah, so if you have the least expensive whiteboard that you buy, it'll have kind of shadowing. It won't erase totally a lot of the times, and then the board will eventually get worse. Another type of board that you can get that's kind of cool, it's called a glass board. So if you have these type of dry erase markers, you can write on you can go on a window or something, on a car window, on a window anywhere, and it writes on just fine, and you can take it off. So they're selling these glass boards. They look kind of cool. They're really heavy and awkward to install. The best whiteboard you can get is a porcelain whiteboard, and it'll have some sort of a metal behind it usually, so you can put magnets on it. So this must have some kind of a yeah, it's there must be some sort of metal there that it can hold the magnet. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty high tech. And okay, yeah, so that's I don't know if this is a porcelain one or not. Probably not, but that's okay. It should be pretty good. It might be a porcelain one, but yeah, porcelain's the most expensive. But I've seen porcelain whiteboards that have lasted, like 30, one from 30. Where I was working before, we had one. I think it was 40 years old. What year is it? Yeah, 40. Close to 40, 35 years old, still working fine. So porcelain is the best type of whiteboard you can get. Then glass, and then the the Value Village style or dollar store or wherever it's from. I don't know, but much appreciated. So thank you very much, loyal viewer. Yeah, and if anybody, like I said, you can check out my post office box and send me something. I don't care, anything. Some greetings card, postcard. I'll take postcards. That'd be cool. No one ever sends postcards anymore. And Vanessa Kitty popped in. Hi, Vanessa Kitty. And yeah, okay, so we'll get to the kind of travel tips here. And I might have discussed this a little bit, and I made a few notes, just kind of what I was thinking about. Just watching people here. And Rob Reiner is here too. Hey, Rob. The Rob Reiner is in the chat here. And he's late, but he's here to spread cheer. Everyone loves Rob Reiner. Okay, and number one travel tip. Okay, this is really no order whatsoever. And okay, lost luggage. So if you're doing a transferring from one airplane to another, luggage. I gotta check my spelling there. Okay, number one, lost luggage. It can happen to you. It happened to me once. Yeah, just going from one flight to another. If you're changing actual airlines, there's a little bit more. Say you're flying United to here, and then Spirit to here, and then oops, yeah, you lost your luggage. There's a higher chance of that if you're switching actual airlines at the airport, and but one of the things I think I might have mentioned it here too, that and so if everybody is backed up at the airport, there's luggage lying all over the place, planes are all delayed, everyone's waiting to get de-iced, and it's a big mess, and everyone's lined up, and all the chairs are taken out, people are laying on the floors like I've seen. It's pretty stressful time. So the I'll just let you know that as you, the passenger, don't want to be stuck there. The pilots don't want to be stuck there, the flight attendants don't want to be stuck there, the people working the desk, they might be on overtime because the other people can't drive in to relieve them. Like, nobody wants to be in that situation, whether they're any of the workers or any of the passengers. It's just a tough situation that everyone has to deal with. But I can also tell you that I do know a couple people that have worked, checking in the bags at the desk. And I do know one person, I will not name the person, but this person had to tolerate an extremely miserable woman. I believe he said something to the effect of a female dog. But, anyways, she was just really acting like a female dog, and it was just like just a horrible person. And somehow her baggage didn't quite make it to where her destination was because of the tag ripped off somehow. Hmm, how does that happen? It's just like so. Just remember that if you ever do want to get like really nasty with people that work there, they got the final say. If you're really nasty, they can just kick you off the plane. But you could be a victim of lost luggage because maybe a little tag ripped off, or maybe it went on a different plane by mistake, and that does happen. So it's just like you don't treat the wait staff poorly at a restaurant because they go and tell their friend the chef, and the chef's controlling your food and what goes into your food. And I don't know if I've ever told it here, but I do know a horror story. This dude I worked with, he worked at Pizza Hut, and he was dealing with some really nasty customers. And let's just say the pizza wasn't warm enough, apparently. And in a very vocal way, this other female dog was acting that way. And so this guy was like, I don't know, I wouldn't have done it, but he brought the pizza in the back and told all the chefs back there making the pizza to add special ingredients to the pizza that come from body parts. And I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to eat that pizza, but they heated it up and she ate it. So yeah, don't treat the staff bad. Okay. You could get lost luggage, and come on, it's a rough situation. Everyone's in it. You got to kind of pull through and just make the best of it. Okay, number two, we're going to talk about cash money. All right. So nobody uses cash anymore, do they? They're using all their Apple Pay and debit cards and credit cards and everything. But that technology, it can fail. Good old cash does not. So, anyways, yeah, I know it's happened. Okay, there's a few things to mention about bringing cash with you. Number one, don't bring so much cash with you, especially if you're crossing a border. Like, you might be totally filthy rich, but I know in Canada, the United States, you're not really supposed to transport more than $10,000 across the border, and it can be seized because they think you're, I don't know, selling drugs or something. So don't walk around with $10,000 cash. I don't think that's much of a problem for most people, but you should have some cash on you because I know it's happened to. And ideally, research this a little bit before you go on your trip. If you're going to another country, it's a lot. Most countries in the world will take U.S. dollars, and it's good to have like smaller denominations, ones, fives, and then you can use them for taxis or getting around or little items, maybe a little food that you need. And then, but you might want to bring some 20s or 50s or something or hundreds. And then if your credit card, my credit card for some reason just always gets like defrauded. I gotta call them up all the time. It's like, did you buy $2,000 worth of tires in Montreal? I haven't been to Montreal in years. Nope. And no. And then like, did you get Uber Eats in San Francisco? No, haven't been there either. So, okay, cut up the card. And yeah, so talking about lost luggage too. Mona Moore is talking about traveling light, and she only uses carry-on luggage. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the least luggage that you can check, the better. And if you do have maybe a carry-on, have something where you might have to spend a hotel night somewhere, and that means bring your toothbrush with you. Don't check that. Keep it in your bag. So toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff, that just so you don't you can go like a day, you're sleeping on the floor or something, but when you wake up, if you kind of wash your face and brush your teeth, you're going to feel much better about yourself throughout the day. And and Rob Reiner apparently needs more than $10,000 just for donuts for the week. Well, Rob, you're a rich famous guy, so you can afford that. Good for you. So anyways, yeah, here we go. And oh, cool. We got a whole bunch of cool chat going on there. I'm not catching everything, but I'll kind of skim it afterwards. So yeah, bring some cash with you. I know a guy that he used to do a lot of traveling, and his Visa card got denied, and he didn't have any cash on him, and he was like all stressing out. He had to get a hotel room, and he had a meeting the next day, and he was calling up his boss, and then all this other stuff. And so yeah, bring a little bit of cash with you. And what did I also have here? Well, okay, okay, here we go. We'll say credit cards and debit cards can fail. And yeah, there was a little while in around where I live. I think it was a few months ago that the what was it, Visa, the debit cards that we use here, Interac in Canada, went down in Ontario. So let's bring some cash because credit and debit cards can fail. Okay, there's that. Number 3. Oh, yeah, I'm going to switch to blue for no particular reason other than I can. Nothing but the finest here at the Superpilotish channel. Okay. Toilet trees. I don't even know how to spell toiletries. Toiletries. That is one word that you never ever spell. Toiletries. That sounds like it would be kind of some kind of a joke. It would be like what's what's a plumber's favorite vegetation? Toiletries? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Reg got that there too. So yeah, one of the things that I've been down to Cuba a couple times just to check it out. Didn't really like it. It's cheap, but a little depressing. Kind of dictatorship. Good old Fidel was around back in the day. It's still not that. Not the greatest. Other Caribbean destinations have better food and better supply of it. But yeah, so I went to what a lot of Canadians when they go to Cuba is that they'll leave their toothpaste or their toothbrush or their shampoo, or they'll just kind of leave everything for the maid that cleans up the room so they can take it home. They don't have a lot of money, so everyone they just kind of leave their toothpaste and all that stuff down when they leave Cuba. Well, the one time I came back from Cuba, it was like I went to the airport all ready to come back to Toronto, and then it's like, oh no, plane's overbooked. You're going somewhere else. And then we're kind of, there's a gang of us, we're sitting around like, hey man, I got to get back to work on Monday. And then they said, oh yeah, well, we'll fly back on a different airline. So we went on like Air Jamaica down to Montego Bay, and it was like, oh, okay. And then we'll hop on a Air Canada plane and then come back to. I think they said we'd go to Montreal and then transfer from there. So we were like, okay, at least we're going somewhere. So we went to Montego Bay, and I left all my toothpaste and stuff and everything there, and I ended up losing my luggage too. So or they lost my luggage. So here I am in Montego Bay, and I got my wallet, and I don't have any American money on me. So I used a bank machine. I got the Jamaican money, but that's pretty much useless in Cuba because they flew us back to Cuba and put us in a hotel. It was a big, all over the place mess. But I eventually did make it back to Canada. I'm here, but yeah, that was a mess, and it was. I guess it was kind of like thinking back. It was a little bit of a mission trying to find a place where I can get a toothbrush at like 10 o'clock at night in Montego Bay. Turns out you can't, but I got one the next day, and I think I might even still have the comb that I bought down there, or maybe it broke. I don't know, but anyways, yeah. So don't necessarily give away all of your toiletries. Keep them in your carry-on bag, because if you get stuck, you're gonna appreciate that toothbrush. Okay, well, let's go blue again. Go blue. What is that? University of Michigan, something like that. Michigan. I get those Michigan State and University of Michigan all mixed up. Okay, here we go. What did I got there? Okay, canceled flights. Okay. I think I already mentioned this, but I'll just put it on the just a little recap there. Canceled flights. Nice blue marker. Nice whiteboard. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I'm so professional now, man. Although, I got a big stack of cardboard over there too. Got to recycle that one of these days. Yeah, so canceled flights, little reminder. I guess we'll just kind of do a recap on that. When you are getting your flight canceled, nobody wants that. And there can be lots of reasons for your flight to be canceled, but ultimately, if you're safe on the ground, that's always the best place to be. You don't want to be, there's rules that the airlines have about, okay, we can't fly into this weather, we can't fly into that weather. There's certain rules there for safety that sometimes can end up in a canceled flight. And just remember, like, whenever you are flying, just think like, I can lose this. If it's out of my sight, I can lose this. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best, right? And there we go. So that's it's a few little tips. More than anything, I wanted to play with my new whiteboard today, so that's cool. I don't know even where I'm going to store this. I'll put it over under here. Oh, and check this out. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, this is. I'm going to do another big reveal here. Okay, so that's what I have now. I'm all high tech. And then, whoops, knocking my camera around. So I got this here. This is all my cardboard for all my little, little shows I've been doing. And I just keep piling it up in this box. Eggs. It's the eggs box. We got no eggs. So it's like, oh, look at this. So this is a white one. We got that. What else we got? We got something else. I think I'm looking at, what would that be? Oh, that's how to join a circuit. Oh no, I think that was with your communications failure. I was talking about that. So I got a whole bunch. Oh, look at this. We got little trigonometry here. I think that's how trigonometry can save your life. Pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, big collection there. Yeah, I've had quite a few shows, and so I guess I could recycle that. Anyways, I think we're going to be doing one more show before New Year's. I got to check what day is today. I don't know. Today is Wednesday. I'm going to check my little calendar here. 28th. Okay, so I got a live stream I got to do on Friday. And okay, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of scroll through here and see what's up. If anyone has any questions or interesting comments. Oh, I knocked over all my pens and pencils there. Workbench always gets all jumbled up. Okay, I'm going to scroll right up here. Okay, Rob Reiner is spreading all kinds of cheer today. That's nice. Da, 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 da. And yeah, let me see right here. Carry on. DH Pilot 1 is agreeing with all the carry on luggage. That's good. And what else do we got? Okay. Okay. Wrench is talking about there. Talk about what Southwest has been so screwed up. No hub. Yeah, I read something about that Southwest Airlines in the States, there's a bit of a, I don't know, I guess they're getting some pissed off travelers suing them or something for, oh, you guys are canceling the flights too much. Uh, I don't know about that. So, there's still just a little, depending on where you are in the industry, there's still staffing shortages, or not really shortages, but they're still very tight on staff at the airlines. Baby boomers are still retiring as the industry is kind of expanding, buying new airplanes, and it's we're kind of getting back to pre-pandemic levels slowly, and with those pilots, so there's a little bit of a pilot shortage there. My guess with Southwest is I think it was probably just a business decision where they'd say, okay, let's look at now. So Southwest, if I'm not mistaken, is sort of a discount carrier. It's not like your regular American Airlines or whatever. So they probably have tighter profit margins, I'd imagine. And I think they would probably, it can get pricey once you start canceling people's tickets. Like if you got to pay for, okay, someone's flying from here to here and something's messed up, and now the rule is, okay, we pay for your hotel room overnight. Well, the airline just like lost all the money it would have made off that passenger by putting the passenger into a hotel. So I would say with Southwest, it's been screwed up, but I think they were probably just being really prudent, and they possibly could have tighter weather restrictions. It's probably industry standard. I don't think they would have that, but my honest answer is I don't know, but um, I would kind of have my guesses about that. That I would guess it's probably just more of a business decision, because nobody wants to. Southwest has always been really good with their passengers and customer service, so I think they wouldn't want to get everyone all pissed off because everything's. Oh, I showed up at the airport and waited for 12 hours, and then Southwest canceled their flight. They probably just said, you know what, we'll cancel it a couple days in advance, and then that way, we're not really disappointed, and it'll give them if they do want to fly, it'll give them time to get another ticket, and we look good. That other airline's going to look bad. So I think it was all that stuff. I think it's going to be just a business decision, and uh, I think it's probably just people overreact because they don't watch the Super Pilotish channel, and they're female dogs, some of them. So here we go. What else we got? There's one thing I find here, Jordan. What do you play video games on? Your Xbox. I don't know what it is, but in the chats, anywhere you go, there's always a bunch of people laying on, we'll say, horrible puns, but the more horrible the pun is, the better it is. So, anyways, I kind of like that. Okay. Okay, all this talk about planes is making you hungry, Rob? Well, me too. There we go. Actually, no, I had some food today already. I'm doing okay for that. But yeah, so there we go. That's about it for today. Okay. Oh, Vanessa Kitty says, military space available, the best way to fly. I don't know much about that, tell you the truth, Vanessa Kitty. But what can I tell you there? No. Anyways, yeah. If you got military space and you're doing military operations areas and stuff like that. They're MOAs, they're called in the States. Yeah, I guess you can. Oh, Vanessa is retired U.S. Air Force. That's interesting. Pretty cool. And yep. So, anyways, okay. Oh, JLM is here too, and if I'm not mistaken, JLM, from watching the chats on the Safety Dog podcast, your name's Jim. I'm guessing that's what David was calling you. So I'm going to start calling you Jim now, JLM. So welcome, Jim. And yeah, that's about it. I will be doing a oh, cool. I will be doing my live stream from a different location on Friday. I don't know exactly where or how or what, but it's going to be from a different location than my basement. So might be another one. So anyways, okay. All right. Yeah, so that's it. So, and Dustin, well, you caught the end, but cheers to you too. And yeah, so we'll be there. Okay. I do this, yeah, so Friday at noon in a different location. And because I do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Eastern. And that's about it. So we'll shut her down. And boy, things get better around here. Got my mouse, got my double whiteboards. Hey, that's a pretty good year. Maybe I'll do some kind of yearly wrap up or something like that on Friday. So, anyways, we'll shut her down. And thank you for watching and chatting. Bye.